We are now closing in on the end of week 3. In about 2 days, it'll end my week 3. I'm now at a 5 because I bumped up from a 3.1. And let's just talk about how I'm feeling and what I'm seeing.
Got stuck, you were looking for clues, but that just made you more confused. You just need to see how lovely your life.
So I'm definitely noticing a change in my face. This is like the end of my week 3, almost going into week 4, and I saw a picture of me in a past video and I screenshot it, so I'm gonna put that picture. Hold on, let's put the picture here. Do you see the cheeks? Do you see those cheeks? Hey, beautiful family. How are y'all doing today? So it is a Sunday, and it's coming up on the end of my week 3 using a GLP-1 compound. I'm using Tirzepatide, and I recently went up on the dose. Like I did the first 2 weeks, I did that at a 3.1, and then I bumped it to a 5. And I was really considering after day 2 of bumping it to a 5 to bumping it back down, because when I tell you the side effect that I had was insane. It was insane. I know a lot of people, look at my grades is showing. I know a lot of people talk about the side effects of the constipation. That is the worst side effect I can have, then I'll take it. But it is not. That was horrible. That was horrible. I was so bloated, and the scale actually looked like it was creeping up, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so bloated. Like I didn't even want to do anything. It was affecting me just that bad. And I took some things, those things didn't even work. And I don't even have it on me, but I ordered this no bloat, and I'll try to leave it linked down below, but I ordered a no bloat, and when I tell you that thing did help me, it did help me. But I'm definitely seeing a difference in the facial structure. So with, sometimes I can see it body wise and sometimes I can't. Now mind you, it's just 3 weeks in, and I know once you start seeing stuff, you want to really see it really fast, and I'm trying to get out of that mode. But as far as appetite is concerned, moving up to the 5, I didn't have a lot of food noise really, and I really didn't. It's not like I wanted to eat, but I knew I needed to eat something, so I did. And it was, I don't know, just getting in the water in is a factor, and knowing how much water you need. So if you don't know how much water you need to actually do well and lose weight and all that other stuff, hydration, all that other stuff, your body weight divided in half. That's what you should be drinking. So I'm trying to get in 84, 86 pounds roughly, up in there, 84 to 86 ounces up in there somewhere when it comes to drinking the water, and that's not an easy task. So if you think about it, it's like 10 glasses of water that I have to get in a day. So if I do those 16.9 ounce bottles of water, that's considered 2 glasses right there. So I'm just trying to get in at least 5 bottles of that a day. It's been difficult, and making sure you have your electrolyte also, because you can get a headache every now and then. I did. That's when I knew, oh girl, you ain't drinking a lot. But I did notice though, moving up to the 5 was it was like my mouth was dry a lot more, and I don't know if that was from that or just the fact that I wasn't drinking enough water. So water. I can't emphasize that enough for those of you who are just starting. I know that my sister's about to start hers. She saw the difference in my face immediately when we were FaceTiming, and she's like, what are you doing? And I told her, and she's like, I'm going to do that. She's like, do you see me right now laying up here bloated? I'm going to do that. But yeah, so she's starting the journey too, and I'm the youngest of 6. So, and she's like, I'm not telling anybody. I was like, well, that's on you. I'm telling and I'm sharing, because I know it's a lot of people that's struggling to get the weight off. Not that they're not trying, not that they're not eating better. It's just their body, they're over 50, and they're premenopausal or whatever it is your body goes through when it hits a certain point. A lot of women are struggling with that, and I think we suffer in silence a lot. So I'm trying to get away from suffering in silence, because I do sometimes hurt and ache because I have an autoimmune deficiency, and I don't tell people. I just kind of try to keep going and keep going. But that is one of the reasons why I started doing this, because I wanted to feel better. I also, have high blood pressure, was diagnosed pre-diabetic years ago, but kept being in denial about it. I don't even know if I was in denial about it. If I don't say I am, then I'm not. That type of situation. I think a lot of us go through that, and I think that's what my issue was. And so I said, no more, no more, no more. I'm trying to get the weight off, and I did lose 10 plus pounds before starting the Tirzepatide. So it's not that I can't lose the weight, is that I need an added tool in the toolbox to help me get to those goals that I'm trying to reach, which is maybe getting off the medication, some of it, or lowering the doses for some of those medications. Those things matter, because in the end, you're going to be paying money. You say, oh, this costs a lot of money. Yeah, it's not cheap. You probably could find it somewhere cheap, but you need to be really skeptical, and you get what you pay for. Just remember that. So I'm enjoying using Mochi Health, and I'm not sponsored by Mochi Health, but if they want to, they are more than welcome to do so. But I do have a code that you can use where you can get $40 off if you use that code, and it also helps me as well. I need to tell you that part, but this is not a sponsored video. This is just me, a woman over 50, about to be 56, okay? About to be 56. Am I about to be 56? Because I've been saying I'm 50 plus. Okay. So before my phone rudely cut me off, I've been saying I'm 50 plus so long, sometimes I forget exactly what my age is. But I'm about to be 56 years old in October on the 11th. Okay. Shout out to me. Shout out to God for letting me see that point. But am I willing to just settle anymore? And I'm not. I'm fighting to get my happiness back, because for the longest period of time I did not see the happiness in me, and I'm starting to feel it, and I'm starting to see it. And happiness starts with you and how you feel about yourself, and are you able to even look at yourself in the mirror. And I'm catching myself every now and then checking myself out in the mirror. I'll put some clips in here, and I'm like, okay, because I avoided the mirror. I did enough in the mirror to try to get myself together and get out and not just look at anything else that was going on with me. And then plus I had cataracts. So it felt like I didn't see myself for a couple of years until I had the cataract surgery on one of my eyes. Now I still have to get the other eye done, but I see enough. I see well, almost 20/20, if not 20/20 in the eye that they did. And when I looked in the mirror, I was like, girl, how did you let yourself get like this? What all was happening in your life was definitely affecting you on the inside, but eventually it was showing outwardly. So all of the pain that I was going through with the autoimmune, all of the depression that I was going through with situations within my marriage, and trying to make that work, and all these other things that happen in a 20 plus year relationship, all of those things were showing within me, and not feeling happy with myself, but probably taking it out on everyone else. And so I looked at myself in the mirror and said, girl, it's you. It's you, girl. You can't fix none of those other situations. You can fix you. What can you do to fix you? And that was my point. And so I just wanted to let you guys know, whatever your struggle is, you can get through it. Okay? And if you're struggling with your weight and you don't know if you want to do something like a Tirzepatide, which is more effective than these other ones out here, if you ask me. But if you don't know if you want to do a GLP-1 compound, or if you just want to work out and do whatever you want to do on your own, more than do it. Whatever makes you happy to get you to that point of even more happiness, I encourage you to do it. So if this video touches anywhere in your life and makes you think, go on and hit that like button, share the video out with others, and definitely subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Thanks for joining. Turn right.
What if she sings you turn right?